Hello fellow crochet lover, my name is Dasha and welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to make simple chunky one-day project, a beanie with XOXO embroidery. The embroidery is done with surface crochet, and if you want you can add any design you want on a folded part. This beanie also can be a last-minute gift idea since I used only 125 grams of yarn. Just grab something from your stash and you have a meaningful gift for your loved ones. This project is absolutely beginner friendly and you can use chunky yarn as I did or any other yarn you prefer. For one beanie you will need around 150 grams of yarn. I'm using drop snow and I have used 2 skeins and half of the third one. You will also need just a bit of some extra yarn for the surface crocheting, but it's completely optional. Also, I'm going to use hook number 8. You will also need some another supportive hook in any size you want, just much smaller. Measuring tape and scissors. Take your measuring tape and let's find the 2 measurements we need for this beanie. The first measurement is the depth of your beanie. To get it, measure your head from one ear loop to another, like this. My depth measurement is around 38 centimeters. Then take this number and divide it by 2. I got about 20 centimeters. This will be half of your beanie's depth. The next measurement is the width of your head. For this one, measure your head as shown in the video. I got around 56 centimeters. Since you got the first measurement, take your hook and start making chains until you will reach this first measurement. Mine was around 20 centimeters and I made 22 chains. Now we have to add 10 more centimeters of chains. Continue making chains until you will have your first measurement plus 10 centimeters. So in my case it's 30 centimeters. Check again. We made this extra 10 centimeters so we can fold our beanie later and it will have this folded part. Now chain 1. And let's start our first row of slip stitches. Insert your hook into the next loop from your hook. Pull up a loop and pull through the loop on your hook, like this. It's called slip stitch and we are going to make slip stitches all across our chains to the end of the row. Again, insert your hook into the chain, pull up the loop and pull through the loop on your hook. Continue making slip stitches until you have 2 stitches left. When you have 2 stitches left on the row, chain 1 and turn. Now we are going to work yarn over slip stitch. Again, into the second chain from your hook. We are going to work yarn over slip stitch. First things first, take a look at your stitches. You can notice those V sides and the part of the V which are facing us are front loops and which are not are back loops. We are going to work into the back loops only, into this. So, yarn over, insert your hook into the back loop from the second chain from your hook and pull up a loop. Then twist your hook just a bit and pull this loop from 2 loops on your hook. Again, yarn over into the back loop, twist a bit, pull through 2. It's called yarn over slip stitch and work this stitch until the end of the row. We are twisting our hook a bit because if we are not, it can be a bit complicated to pull through loops, but also possible. So if you are more comfortable to work without twisting your hook, you can. But for me, it's very much more comfortable to twist it a bit. It's on the practice and comfort. Yarn over slip stitch into the last loop, just don't miss it. Chain 1 and turn. Now we are going to work slip stitches back loops only until the top of this row. So again, into the second chain from your hook, back loop, work slip stitches. Now when you reach the end of the previous row, we have to make slip stitches into these two chains as well. But first we need to connect these rows through our side loop. Find your side loop. Here is mine. And insert your hook under this side loop. Then work slip stitch 1 into the chain through that side loop and slip stitch 2. This is how we added 2 slip stitches. Now chain 1 and turn. Work yarn over slip stitches until the end of the row. And when you reach the end of the row, chain 1 and turn. Work slip stitches until you have 2 stitches left here. Now I have 2 stitches unworked, and without finishing them, chain 1 and turn. Now work yarn over slip stitch until the end of the row. After I have finished the row again, chain 1 and turn. Slip stitch until the end. And when you reach the end of the row, we have again add 2 more slip stitches here using our side loop. So find your side loop, here is mine side loop, and insert your hook into it. Like this. Now slip stitch 1 through that side loop and slip stitch 2. Chain 1, turn. Now we are going to make yarn over slip stitch and then just a slip stitch, but in the next row we are going again to leave 2 stitches here unworked. So you just have to repeat the pattern, leaving 2 stitches unworked here in the every second slip stitch row. So for now, yarn over slip stitch until the end of the row. I have finished my yarn over slip stitch row, and now work slip stitch until you have 2 stitches unworked here. I'm leaving 2 stitches unworked, chain 1 and turn, and now work yarn over slip stitch until the end of the row. Work in slip stitch rows and yarn over slip stitch rows, leaving 2 stitches unworked in the every second slip stitch row until you will have your second measurement. My next measurement on my head was around 50 centimeters, and we should reach that measurement in the stretch condition. So now in relaxed condition I have only 7 centimeters, but if I will slightly stretch, it will be already 9 centimeters. So continue repeating the rows until you have your second measurement in a stretch condition. Now when in stretch condition your beanie hit the second measurement, in my case it's around 45-46 centimeters, we can finally close it. You should finish on the row yarn over slip stitch, so we can connect our beanie from the bottom to the top. For closing our beanie, turn your piece so the face sides is facing each other. This is our front side, this is our face side, and you should fold it like this. Now we are going to connect our beanie using these front loops, and at this side we are going to use the loops under our stitches. So here's our stitches, and under them you can find these little loops. So we are going to connect our beanie using these loops under the stitches and front loops right here. Without chaining one on your last row, insert your hook under the first front loop of this side of the beanie and pull up the loop like this. Now connect your beanie, inserting your hook into the front loops and under these little loops under our previous row. Now continue connecting our beanie until you reach the top. Now when you have connected your beanie, you can cut some yarn, leaving about 60 centimeters tail. Now chain one with your yarn and fasten off. Take a smaller hook for convenience and start pulling the yarn through the top loops all the way across the opening. Every row. Continue repeating this until you reach the very start. For this step you can also use tapestry needle. I was using the smaller hook because my yarn is too chunky and fluffy. You can already see how our space becomes smaller. Now just close it more tighter. You can secure the yarn even a bit more just to secure our little hole, and then using the smaller yarn tail make a knot. Now you can cut the yarn and hide the yarn tails. Turn your beanie inside out, and here is our seam line, and now you can try your beanie on. Now take your accent color and smaller hook again. I'm going to use hook number 3.5. You can use hook number 3 or number 4. It actually depends on your accent yarn. And now let's embroider our small elements on this folded part of your beanie. We are going to add this element using surface crochet. So find a place where you would like to start your small element. You can use any form of surface crochet you want. I'm going to make XOXO. You can make whatever you want, the name, the heart, whatever. Find the place where you would like to start surface crocheting and attach your yarn to this place. And start making your embroidery. To do this, insert your hook where you want your first letter or sign to start. In which way? Yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through the loop you have already on your hook. And repeat this until you have your first sign part of your sign. Короче, я не знаю, может быть, потом придется другое голосовое наложить, потому что я говорю, вообще непонятно. When the first element is done, hide the loop, cut a yarn and secure the yarn. A bit later you will need to hide this tail. Now attach your yarn where the next part of the sign is going to start. And continue making the surface crocheting. For the O, I'm not cutting the yarn, just making my loop bigger and pull it in the next place. Что там с контрактом на квартиру? Все нормально? And I hide the last loop in the same place I've started this O. Here we go. Make the same signs here and then fasten up and cut the yarn. In general, I was making 5 stitches for one X sign and around 12 stitches for O. And this is how it looks on the wrong side. Cut the yarn and secure it with a knot. Don't forget to hide your yarn tail and enjoy your beanie. Thanks for watching the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video!